If you're buying a home in 2024, are you aware of the insurance changes? If not, you have to watch this video. If you are thinking about buying a home in Southern California in 2024, it is very important that you understand all the changes that have happened in the insurance space just in the last year or two. So today, I want to talk to you a little bit about the things that you need to know if you're thinking about buying a home here in Southern California this year. And the big thing is that you need to know that a lot of the insurance carriers have either pulled out of California altogether, companies like Allstate, State Farm, and you also have other companies who have just become a lot less risk tolerant. So they're much more conservative with their policies that they're actually issuing right now. And so you really need to understand what you're getting into when you're buying a home, when you are out there and you're looking at homes for sale. You should be talking to insurance carriers, possibly before you even write an offer, because you could be looking at two homes in a similar neighborhood, but one might be considered high fire risk and the other one might not be. So that policy, if the home's in a high fire risk zone, could cost you 3, 4, 5 times as much money for that home that's in a high fire risk area than the one that's not. And when I say 3 to 4, 5 times higher, I'm talking about something that might be $2,000 to $3,000 a year versus $5,000 or $10,000 or $13,000 a year for a policy. So multiple times last year, we had instances in cities like Granada Hills, Chatsworth, Porter Ranch, Santa Clarita, areas that tend to be in high fire zones depending on the part of the neighborhood that you might be in. People were looking at policies for the homeowner's insurance $10,000 to $13,000 a year. And that's a pretty significant sum of money. And what I'm finding is a lot of the real estate agents out there are not getting involved in this insurance process with their buyers. And so the buyer, while they're trying to find a home, they're just telling their buyer to like, hey, go out there, go talk to an insurance agent and figure it out. So when you do that, the buyer, it's kind of overwhelming. They're already overwhelmed with the mortgage side of it. And so to throw this in there also, a lot of the buyers just don't understand the nuances and the questions that they need to be asking right now. So, again, it could be the difference of you having a regular policy and maybe getting the California Fair Plan when there's no other options available. And just you need to be able to talk to somebody and really get these questions answered. And your real estate agent should be kind of helping you, guide you in that direction. So the question might be like, well, hey, Scott, what do you know about insuring homes? So we've sold the most homes in 91326 the last 5 years. So we know a thing or two about high fire zones and what the boundaries are. And you want to make sure if you're buying a home, you're working with someone that really understands what's going on right now. And that one thing is really going to make a difference for you. And you want to be able to have somebody that can help you be able to shop around and be able to understand that if you're writing an offer on a home that's basically you want a 2-week escrow because you want to be competitive, but it's going to take 30 days or more to be able to get that insurance policy issued and underwritten, well, it's going to be very difficult for you to be able to deliver on that deal. And you're going to be extremely disappointed that you're not going to get your dream home because you didn't do your homework up front on insurance. So if you write an offer, right, and you want to be very competitive, talk to your insurance agent. Have your agent help you walk through that. So here in California, you really need to understand the difference between a traditional policy or maybe going something with the California Fair Plan. So again, the other question is, what is it like when I have to get the California Fair Plan, and which is for high risk fire areas? And things like these type of questions, if you don't ask them, it can really make the difference of you being able to get the home or not, because you're going to have to be able to qualify for that expensive insurance policy if you don't do your homework up front. So again, like we said, you really want to make sure you have the right, not only real estate agent, as well as insurance agent that can help guide you through that process. Any questions about getting insurance for your homeowner's policy or fire insurance or any other real estate questions, feel free to reach out. You can always send me a DM at 818-396-3311. That's 818-396-3311, or leave a comment.